Today's a big day. We promised you we're going to get west, and here we are. So thank you for all of your help.
A day that has been several years and millions of dollars in the making, the groundbreaking ceremony of Southwest Greenway. The project will span from Bagley to Jefferson.
This is going to connect the river to everything taking place in Southwest Detroit, not just Michigan Central and the great project that Ford's doing, but to all of Southwest Detroit, Mexican Town, Corktown, all the vibrant neighborhoods over here, and it's really going to bring this spectacular waterfront and connect it into the neighborhoods. This will be the DeQuinter Cut for the west side, and it's going to be not just a connector, but a place that people can enjoy just being out here, with the residential neighborhoods and the commercial and all that kind of thing. They can enjoy it every day of the year.
Matthew CULLEN, chairman of the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy, is a part of the team that has made this dream a reality.
I think for me personally, it will be just connecting the neighborhoods of Southwest Detroit. It's our most dense and most vibrant neighborhood in the city, and for decades they've had no access to the water. They literally couldn't get to the water because of the industrial buildings or the railroads or all of those kinds of things. And now, because of the hard work of a lot of people, we're going to be able to bring everybody down to the waterfront and have them enjoy the best asset we have in the city of Detroit.
The Southwest Greenway wasn't originally part of the plans to connect Detroiters to the riverfront. CULLEN says that came about after hearing from the community.
When we started, our vision, what we thought was pretty bold and audacious all by itself. We were going to go from the former Joe Louis Arena site all the way to Belle Isle, 3.5 miles in the middle of one of the biggest urban areas in the United States. We thought that was pretty powerful. But almost immediately, our friends from Southwest Detroit said, hey, that's really cool. We really like that vision. But what about us? We immediately went back to the drawing board. And even though we weren't really sure how we were going to pull it off, after a number of community meetings, a number of different outreaches, we really concluded that we needed to do that. And so we broadened our vision to 5.5 miles, bridge to bridge.
One of the things that we want to do is not only have this be the best riverfront for the city, but also the best riverfront for Detroiters. And that really means including and ensuring that every Detroiter feels that this is their riverfront. And I think this is going a long way towards making that a success.
ANTOINE BRYANT, Director of Planning and Development for the City of Detroit, says getting to this point was not without challenge.
The biggest problem was assembling all the land. Making sure we had to address several different owners to put it all together. That took over 5 years. Now that we got that part, during that effort, we also were very intentional to ensure that the residents were part of this discussion. So making sure that this is a collaborative thing, and we've been very, very, I think, successful to show the inclusion of all of our residents in a Mexican Town and in Corktown. And as you heard, and as we'll begin to see upon its opening, that this will be an opportunity just for Detroiters. And that's something that we're really excited about.
Under this tent, spectators who came to cheer on the groundbreaking and those who have been rolling up their sleeves for years to make it all happen.
If it wasn't for all of you, we would not have this desire to want to change Detroit like we have.
Mary Culler, chair of Michigan Central, says that there's still more work to be done.
Even if you're someone who isn't, able to get on a bike, who isn't able to walk, but wants to actually enjoy the Greenway, we want to work on those mobility solutions to actually give them access to the Greenway. So that's going to be part of our role as well, is to take our innovation district and to come up with those pilot projects that we're going to actually be able to test safely on the Greenway. And we're very excited about that.
The Detroit Riverfront Conservancy and its community partners say they're ready to put in that work.
We're confident it's going to become just as important on the west side and generate just as much community love as the DeQuinter Cut has.
The Detroit Riverfront means a great deal to a lot of people, and this was evident last year when USA Today declared us the best river walk in America, and I have to agree with them. We won that award not because we're the most expensive river walk, or because we're the fanciest river walk, or because we're the biggest river walk. We received that recognition because people love their Detroit riverfront, and we're building on that.
Cleanup from last year's flooding is still underway for some Detroit residents, and many have paid out of their own pockets to repair the damage. The Detroit Free Press reports nearly 39,000 households in the city have received federal aid, but thousands more have been denied or are still waiting to hear about their claims. Nolan Finley of the Detroit News and Stephen Henderson of American Black Journal sat down to talk about the relief for flood victims, the city's infrastructure, and the risk of heavy rains in the future.